Hello everybody, Walker here. Welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. Okay, I did a lot of work in prep for this one. As you can see, we have a ton of ender tanks. Well, I say a ton. We have 10 of each. Uh, and a bunch of thermal series upgrades because we're going to need them. And then we have a magma crucible, which we also need. Okay, let's get started. I already put a few upgrades in some of these machines over here. Specifically this guy, it is now moving at a decent click, but there's the deal is that, well, as you can see, I swapped out the coal or charcoal for a magnetic dynamo to use lava here. That is keeping that powered, and I think, yep, I already put some augments into that guy to increase its power output. This is going to change. This is what we really care about. So the efficiency is almost at 100%, and it has a max production of 80. It's currently producing around 25 because it doesn't need to produce much more. As more machines come online, it will need to produce more, but for now that's fine. I haven't replaced this one over here, but it does seem to be doing a lot better, so I might hold off on this one. As you can see, our charcoal situation was starting to get way low. And it looks like I have a net negative of charcoal going on right now. We may want to actually investigate that. Oh, I love hearing that sound. Okay, we're going to want to investigate that, see what's going on. I can't imagine there's an issue, but we should probably check anyway. Just in case we have problems. Then we can come up here, and there shouldn't be anything up here to scare us. It is rolling properly. Everything looks to be fine. It just looks like it's taking forever for trees to grow. We can make some more lily pads and put them up here and... Oh, wait, here we go. Here's a problem. I see a problem right here. Is it a problem, or is it just... No, it was just... I hate these stupid brass pipes. We're going to replace those. We'll have to put a ME controller up here, too. Alright, it is furnacing, which is what we wanted. I just, yeah, we're not making enough charcoal anymore to supply the demands of everything that we have going on. Mind you, we need charcoal for a lot of different things now. It's not just the one, it's not just as a power source. We also need it for part of the process here. Yeah, we can't rely on charcoal anymore. Sand is also going to be an issue soon, but we can't rely on charcoal because we need it for this, for the pyrolyzer, we need it for power, we need it for all sorts of things. We're using it down here. So that's why I made the ender tanks, is to eventually replace all of our dynamos with ender tanks. So what's the problem with that? Well, eventually we'll need to... Actually, I'll show you. What I had to do to help out with the ender tank situation always being empty. So the ME system that we set up upstairs is run off 2 magnetic dynamos. Both of those magnetic dynamos draw lava in from the ME system, which draws it from the ender tank. Well, I had to remove it from the system, but it was draining my tank because it was just draining everything. So I put in a second one to try and help offset that a little bit. So this should always have enough because it can only draw... I might have to put another tank in? trying to decide how I want to do that. I might have to put another tank down and to draw off of that. Do I have any? Not with me. Alright, we'll do that later if I decide to. But the important thing is we have a bunch of upgrades and we have a bunch of everything else that we need to keep going. Even if we don't use the upgrades right this second, we have them available to us. So what we really want to do now is get back to work on... I don't have any room for anything. Get back to work on our ME system so that we can have like an actual storage system and also start linking everything together so that we don't have to run all over creation for stuff. But this is the first part of the trip that we wanted to deal with. We had determined that while this is an awesome idea, it's impractical because we need blazing blood and the seared heaters will not accept liquid fuel, so these guys gotta goes away. But what we can do is put tanks with spouts or faucets. That will also work. So what we got to do is go and make some tanks. And then what we should do is figure out how to set up the magnetic furnace to output liquid to the tank without needing a pipe system. And I think we can do that. I hope we can do that. And if we can't, then I guess we need to put pipes in. So to start with, I need seared stone and glass. And then I need to make a tank, which I think was this. There you... Oh, no, that's seared glass. I need a tank. Is it this? Okay, there it is. Alright, seared... No, that's a fuel tank. I just want a tank. Alright, let's look up tinkers. I just want a tank. Seared ingot tank. Alright, so we just need 3 of these. More is not going to help us. Just 3. Throw the glass and that back in there. You know what? Throw the gold, the lead, the constantan, the nickel. I made so much. I made so much. And because that's... Which is not a bad thing, because I needed it. But, man, I made so much. Also, there we go. I think that's good. I could melt that hopper down for more iron. I'm not hurting for iron. I'm actually not hurting for hardly anything right now. Anything that I need I can buy, which is great at this point in the game because I don't have to go hunting for it. As much as I dislike buying stuff through the market, it is very useful. Okay, so we're going to put tank. Tank, and the tank. And the one thing I want to check is if I can run power using the ME cabling or not, because I used to be able to, way back in the day, you used to be able to just run power to the magnetic furnaces. Not the magnetic furnaces, to the whatever the things are called. And if I can run power from the ME system to them, I have to run all the way over here because that's where I put all my ME stuff. Well, that's at least where I put the quartz fiber, which is what I wanted. Where is everything else? Alright, I probably should bring those with me because I probably will need them. I have a bunch of precision mechs in here. I just got stuff everywhere. Eventually we're going to have all this sorted. And it's going to be great. We're just going to have a big wall of terminals that we can look at. Crafting grid. Eventually. I'm really hoping to be done with this whole endeavor soon, right? But no. We're definitely going to go past 100 episodes. Just getting the ME system set up is going to take forever. Okay, I have the quartz fiber. That should be fine. The question is, can I power one of these magma crucibles off of quartz fiber? The answer is probably no, because it's not connecting, even though that's connecting. That's weird. Oopsies. Not a big deal. Ah, will you stop that? Yeah, it's not connecting. So that means we are going to need Invar, our bestest buddy in the whole world. Man, I was really hoping that was going to work. Alright, the other thing that we need to know is, can we output fuel, the liquids? Well, we know that we need crucibles anyway. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. I need to get power to you, and I think running the Invar from there down is probably going to be the smarter option than running from here over. Well, maybe not. Once they're powered up, they only run when I need them to run. So why don't we need some Invar. I've used up most of it. The Invar pipes, Invar RF tubes. These guys, flux ducts. 24, you know what? I'm gonna go with that many just in case. I made a bunch of Invar for this purpose. Alright, so we want to power these bad boys, and not only do we want to power them, but we want them to output into there. Let's, just for the sake of experimentation, bring this over here so that we don't have to, like, go all over the place with them. Alright, so I need to melt down. What can I melt down and then act as an output that I don't care about? Snowballs. Snowballs and water. We can do that. Yeah, I need a shovel, don't I? Do. And 4 should get me 1 bucket, I think, of snow. Okay, and then... Alright, so I do need to add in one of these guys, so I can say output, auto input, auto output. And then I throw that in there, and there it goes. Awesome. Okay, so that takes care of that question. That's not enough. Can I, like, just... No, it won't let me. How do I want to... How can I do this? Oh, I know how I can do this. Where is the... Shoot. There we go. Haha, I did it. Alright, so that solves a lot of issues, but we just gotta make sure we put the upgrades on, which is why I made the upgrades in the first place. Now then, because we're planning on running ME cabling down to export, but... Oh, because you have an upgrade in you. Yeah. All right, let's just do it like this because it's going to be easier. Because we'll have export, and then we'll also have the redstone right there. And then we can actually... like that. That'll get us power. Now we have to reconfigure you so your bottom... I do believe that was the right one. Let's just make sure. Yeah, okay. Thermal is weird. I mean, I've mentioned how I don't like thermal series. Their configurator is kind of funky. It should be up, down, left, right, and back, but for whatever reason, sometimes I've noticed that this is the back and this is the side, and I don't know if it's just the config files or what. It's just awkward. We're also going to put in some fuel efficiency. That's not what I want. Some energy efficiency. Increases efficiency but reduces processing speed. We're going to put one of each in for each one of these guys. So just like, there we go. And like that. And then configure the bottom for auto output. And then do the same here. That's what I didn't want. I can do it like that, and it's actually a little faster. Okay, so that takes care of all of that. Max use, efficiency, yeah, we're good. So that should go nice and fast. Okay, next up, we need to get the power over to some place where there is power. Do I want to go down, or do I want to go from above? Eventually, they're all going to be run off magnetic. So, what I really kind of wish is if there was a way for me to tell how much power was on one set of network, and I don't believe thermal has that ability. Mechanism has that ability. Thermal does not. Another reason why mechanism is the superior production mod to thermal. But we're not going to get into that. It's not a war. Let's go straight up because we know that we have a power source like almost right above us right here. So we'll just do that. And this might require a little bit of rework on our part, but I think we'll be okay. I think pretty much I'm just going to face this guy and move this guy. Okay, so let's take the disk drive off. And we can get rid of that, and what are our... like that, and then we can actually put the disk drive anywhere on the network. That's not a big deal. And then we can actually put these right next to one another. Maybe. There we go. And now I can say export fluid bus like that, and I have saved myself a little bit, but I do need to configure it for lava. And Right now it's not a big deal because, well, there's nothing there, but I do need to configure it for lava, and I don't have an way of accessing that. I don't... Oh, wait, yes I do. Okay, awesome. That's pretty cool. I thought I needed a fluid terminal for that, but there we go. Okay, that makes life a heck of a lot easier. Alright, so those are both outputting power. Now we can come over here and drop and hook it up the rest of the way. And that should power everyone else up. Okay, so everyone's powered up. With the exception of I don't have this running yet, but that's okay because we still got more work to do. Like we need to get these. Okay, so the silicone needs to come over here. Good news, I am getting a surplus of silicone because of how I've sped everything up. I do need to move this down a bit so that we can run it, but we'll do that in a second. 1, 2, okay. Alright, so this is what we need to do here. I need a ton of brass tunnels. Like all the brass tunnels. Like that. Okay, and then that's going to go through here, and we're going to run that right up to probably here so that we can run it right into the brass tunnel. And that gets me some more skystone brick and steel. Steel that I didn't really care about, but that's okay. That'll get us those to there. We also need to distribute to each of those guys, right? If I remember right, yes. And then we need the destabilized redstone. For now, I am going to steal a bunch of the destabilized redstone that I have because I have to set up that whole system over there. And I'm not really looking forward to that. But for right now, I guess I should probably. Where did I put that? I think I put it over there. Okay. Let's work on the tunnels first. Let's get one step at a time, right? Because we need to. First up, do I have any brass tunnels available? Not there. Obviously not there. How about over here? I don't see any. Do I have any brass? Nope. Oh, yep. I do have some brass there. Oh, can we put... Okay, we're going to put these in here. I thought for sure I was going to need more ender tanks, but that's okay. That, and that. Why do I have flint and steel out? Take that out, put that up there. I need to clean this backpack out too, don't I? Lever. We're going to hang on to the bow and the arrows. They've actually been quite useful recently. Alrighty. So we need a lot of brass, because we need a lot of brass. Copper. Wish I could melt you guys down. Fortunately, I can't. That was a waste. Do I have any brass in here? Oh, no, I only have 8 millibuckets of brass. How much copper do I have? 5 ingots. Alright, so I'm going to have to make some more brass. So I'm going to need to probably buy some copper. Because I only have 1 copper ingot there. I don't have any brass casings, which I need. Oh, wait, I have brass sheets, though, so I can make brass casings. Alright, we're back in business. We're just going to make 14 of these guys. And then I'm going to go all the way over to the house, because I remember I have some precision mechanisms over there. And we might as well clean those out first. Alright. I didn't happen to see how many of these I needed. Well, I know it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7, 8 of them. And how many tunnels do I get per? 4. We'll start with 8, see what happens. Because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to deny some of these, but allow the rest of them. Also, I think we're going to need to extend each one of these into here. Should I just extend all of them? I should just extend all of them, shouldn't I? Should just do that. Like so. And then is... like this. I hope I have some white concrete so I can fill that in. That's ugly. And let's go actually grab... I think actually I might not need to. Where are all of my... There you are. Andesite casings. So I tried playing around with Portality, which is a portal mod, and I could not get it to work for the life of me. And I don't know if it's just that I'm stupid, but it was not working. So I can't make portals all over the place. Another reason why I miss Ender IO. Shoot. Okay, I misjudged that quite a bit, didn't I? I sure did. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. That is totally fine, but... yeah. Oh, I do need... okay, I do need belts for that to work. Okay. That actually does make sense, and I don't know why I didn't think I needed them. But that means we have to go get some belts. And I thought I had a ton over here, but we're gonna check. Yes, and I'll get some more shafts because I think I need some more shafts. I mean, it does make a lot of sense that you would need a belt to put the tunnel on. So we're just going to kind of do kind of a fake system here. Yeah. Oops, that's absolutely not where I wanted that. And we are going to need to extend it all the way into here, too. So, just like that. And we'll just put belt, belt, extend that over. All right. And then I'll go and grab those so we can do this. Oh, wait. What am I doing? You need a tunnel. Okay, that's better. Let's go ahead and filter these out so that they don't get used. And let's go ahead and filter these out so they do get used. Like that. Okay. That takes care of that little problem. Now then, I need these to... How do I want to do this? How was I going to do this? Because I need that there. Aha. I had a thought process, and now that thought has totally left me. Let's get this over here where it needs to go first. Maybe that will spark something. So we go, I don't know, here, I guess, and throw that in. That'll take care of that, and we'll throw again. That takes care of that. All right. So we need to get some from here into here, but also the, okay. Why don't we just put another funnel here? Yeah, let's just put another funnel there, because it's only going to go to here, and then it's going to stop while it's waiting for the deployer to, you know, deploy. So that should be fine, actually. I think that'll be okay. And then we need to put a belt here. And most will still end up here, right? And I actually think it's 2 end up there. And I wish there was a way of setting priority. There might be, and I just don't know it. But I think that'll be fine. Okay, we'll be okay with that. So that takes care of that, and as we know, we really should have moved that one further so that we can just corner that without any issues. We'll just put a casing there. That'll work. All right, that should be good there. Now we just gotta power the darn thing, which we can do like this. And then that one, we should be able to just put a corner gear here, and that should power that the right direction. And then those should power all of these the right direction, then we just have to power this stuff. So let's go ahead, and I know for a fact I have a ton of corner gears somewhere. I just have to find them. But for the sake of speed, we'll just make one, because we only need one. And I have all the ingredients for it right here. And I brought this encased drive for a reason, because we're going to just run those up. All right, so that should power everything. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Alrighty, so you guys need to be powered. Like a soul. Beautiful. And then you guys need to be powered like a so. All right, now the last thing is to get some fluid into the spouts, but everything else is working properly. Oh, and we also need to set up all of our filtering for the deployers. So, for example, this deployer should get that printed logic circuit, right? Because what we're going to do is we're going to get another mechanical arm to input all of that stuff for us. And I guess we should probably think about how we're going to do... Oh, yeah, that is something that we haven't thought about yet, have we? Or have we? I think we have. All right, I need fluid tanks. I don't have any of the rest of it. That's okay. Throw that up there. What was I looking for? What did I want to come over here for? Arm. I need a mechanical arm. Ah, I have brass machines. So I just need one of you guys. Thank you. Probably should get some chests as well. We'll worry about it as we go. Step at a time. Step at a time. Okay, so the good thing is I should be able to just set this up without any real issues. Oh, I do have one issue, and that is where do I put this guy? I think up top, maybe? Like up here somewhere? Because what I can do then is take that out, put that in, reverse that. Yeah, okay. Up here is probably where he is going to go. Ugh. I know that sound. He should be able to reach everything from here. One, two, yeah, he should be able to. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Thank you. Yep, he can reach everything. That's good. Alright, so... Yeah, I guess I sort of expected that to happen because I don't have the copper one set up and I don't have the diamond one set up yet. Though I'm surprised he didn't just shove it into the one that he's filtered to shove it in only. That's fine. Okay. Let us get a calc and a... What's the other one? I don't remember. I don't remember what they're called. Let's just go get the stuff. So I need a logic, a calc, and an engineering. And then over here I need some copper. I need a diamond. And I don't know why you decided to tag along, but you can go back in the chest. And now I gotta remember what's what, because I don't actually remember. I think calc is the diamond, and engineering is the copper, and logic is the gold. But we'll just make sure. Yes, logic is the gold, so logic goes in the center table. For the sake, we need to kind of reverse these, because right now they will export our presses. Engineering, I'm fairly confident, is copper. Nope, I was wrong. All right, diamond. So calc is copper? Calc is copper. All right, so we're going to put copper up there. And hopefully that was enough. Yes. All right. There. And there. And he's going to put it over there. Use a hopper funnel ever means to free the overflow. Yeah, I'll just reset all three of these when I'm ready. Throw the diamond in. Pour the diamond. So we're going to have this done automatically by NE when we need these. But for now, doing this way is fine. Grab that. All right, just filter that. We need to get rid of... That should have given me the logic, right? There you are. It's going to say... And then you... That's fine. And over here... Rotate. Rotate. Ah, there. No! I hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay, everyone is facing the right direction. Now then, you need a printed, and you need a calc. And you already have yours. Alright, so in theory, he should put everything where they belong. Gold there. And I could put these on any one of these depots. It would have been fine. Alright, so far, so good. So everything is where it should be. We can flip these back around to the right direction now. Now we need to get destabilized redstone and silicone. Actually, let's do the silicone first. I need a... You know what? I only need an andesite tunnel. I don't need a brass tunnel there, so... Or funnel, not tunnel, funnel. I don't need to have it, like, export 1,000 at a time. 1 at a time is fine, and then we should see... Oh, beautiful! Beautiful, 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 and they line right up, just the way we want them to. Perfect. Perfect, and that's going to line up. Perfect. Okay. That's great. Awesome. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Let's go ahead and take... Let's make this brass. Let's make this fancy. Fancy pants. Hell, let's do this too. Make it all fancy. It doesn't cost us anything. I can't run fast enough. Fancy pants. Alrighty. Beautiful. Let's do that too. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I am really happy so far with this. Could it be more efficient? Oh, most certainly could be. Do I care? Absolutely not. No, that's not what I wanted. Because I put the brass casing down, now I can't reach across to get that. Okay, so now we need to get some destabilized redstone in here to make it move to the next step. Luckily, we have a whole messload of that over here, and I also need to get some pipe, not pipe, what do I call them? Pumps. I need some pumps. But, that makes me happy. Alright, I have a big old jug of it right here. This ain't gonna be enough. It should be enough to do these 3. but we'll see. And the idea is what I'm going to do is import into the ME system the destabilized redstone and then export it to these guys. But for now, we're going to go ahead and set this up per normal pumping standards. Yes, because it has to go like that. And then I need to set up, how do I want to set this up? How do I want to set this up? I need a pump. Let's make the pump first. And I have some cogwheels. Okay, so if I go up and then... Yeah, I think that'll work. If I go up like this, and I put the pump here, at least it's facing the right direction. What did you just change? Can you please rotate? I hate these pumps. The pumps are the only ones that give me so much trouble. Everything else in Create is perfect, but this just gives me so much issues. And honestly, alright, we'll do it like this then. There, that's all I wanted. That's all you had to do. Put the destabilized there. Put you there. Put you there. Okay, so that's going to pump out the destabilized. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I wonder why I did that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I used up pretty much all the destabilized redstone that I have. We'll have to keep an eye on that, because that should not have gone to printed circuits. Do I have any gold? No, I just have brass. I don't have anything in here. Alright, well, that's fine, because that takes care of that. And now I can officially say that Chapter 4 is done. Completely done. Yeah, there. I don't know why that wasn't marked off. We had made that. That's okay. Totally done. Chapter 4 is kaput. To hell with 4A. That was just too much of a pain in the butt. We're now officially here. Alright, let's see. Lifesavers. Anything cool? No. I already have a schematic. Well, it gives me an empty schematic. That's actually useful. Let's see. Is there anything else in anywhere? Nothing. I don't think so. No. No. Alright. So what can we do with these guys? Well, we can make all sorts of cool stuff, like P2P tunnels, the pattern terminal, which we're going to need for when we set up auto crafting, interface terminals, which we really could use because it does let us interact with our inventory. Let's see, the calculation processor makes us our storage components, which we definitely need, and our crafting terminal, and our networking tool when we get there. Oh, fluid level emitter. That's what I want. That'll turn off the input for for the... Yeah, okay. Because once I have enough fluid... I'm going to have to put like a line here to show where I need to go. Once I have enough fluid in the system, I don't need to import anymore. I'm just... Oh, there's so much to do still. I need... Where did I put down... I think I put it way over here. While I'm over there, I can grab some gold or something so I can test that again. It makes me nervous that one silicone chip is getting by. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I thought I put you in here, but I guess not. Maybe here, here. Here, we need to get storage set up. We should probably make a disk drive and then start setting up storage drives. So I put that schematic down, and now I don't know where it is. There you are. Okay, so you... Oh, wait a minute. That's too many. Okay, so... I need the Skystone liquefier into a... whatchamacallit? Schematic. Not the schematic in Quill, but the actual schematic. That was my bad. I'm an idiot. Actual schematic, not the other one. So let's go and do that, shall we? And there. And we need lab. And there's our schematic. Okay, so now we can take this over here and set it up. And this is going to be our Skystone liquefier, just like what we have over yonder. But it's going to need a little bit more work because we need to also set up the charging station and all that fun jazz, which, by the way, we can do using AE2. Okay, so... shift. Nope. Control for controls. Opens an interface for entering exact coordinates. It's not what I want. I want to know... Okay, there we go. So this machine will output this dark liquid over here, but in reality, I think I want to output it over here, so I got to rotate the whole thing around. Or, alternatively, I could mirror it. Left Alt to focus. Point at the schematic and Control scroll to flip it, like that. And that's actually really cool. I can input power pretty much anywhere. But it was made to input power over here, so we might want to reconsider. We also probably are going to, like, remove some of these things, like the belts I don't think we're going to use. Well, maybe. Alright, and then let's, we need to Alt to focus, we need to move it. Oop. Control. Okay, that's vertical. Do I need it right up against the wall? No, I don't really, but I think I'm going to anyway. And same with over here. We're going to... Hey, come back here. We're going to push you as far down as we can so that we have room for the charger over here somewhere. The thing is if I remember right, I need a lot of space for the charger. So maybe we do kind of do... this. Rotate. Move you in. Move you down. Like that. And what we can do... Well, you're going the wrong way. You should be going in. I mean, we're going to have to, like, set up a bunch of stuff here anyway, but then we can run the pipe down here for the charger, which will then run up into probably AE2. I don't need that much space between them, though, so let's bring this in a bit. Before we decide that, let's go and check out how much space I actually needed for the charger. And the charger itself shouldn't have taken that much room. I swear the doors open themselves. I really wish paired doors was installed, because it would have made this a lot nicer. Alright, it's basically... It's basically a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 3 by 2. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically a 4 by 2 plus room for a arm somewhere so that the arm can import back into... Yeah, because there's really no way of setting that up to just auto import. Well, there is. Okay, there is a way of doing it. I can... Let's see here. I could set it up with belts, but I might as well just use the arm, because I could put the arm here. So let's assume a 2 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's assume a 2 by 4 setup for this whole system, not including power. And let's just go with that. So let's go back. We're almost done this episode. We'll set up the charging station and the new whatchamacallit next episode, because I'll need to move the Schematicannon over there, and I guess I could get a list of materials that we're gonna need for that too, and then I can just process that, and that way we can just set it up. Yeah, so there's plenty of room. A 2 by 4 system I could put right here. Hell, I could move everything down and then just have a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just leave it right there. That's fine. That'll work. Or no, wait. No, we can shift that. It's fine. Let's rotate that back. And let's move it back down. Move it back down, because we can set up the charger right here, or we can set the charger up right here. It's just a 2 by 4 system, so our 2 by charger blank 4. Yeah, we have plenty of room. We have ways of making it work, because once this is built, we're going to kind of clean this up a little bit and potentially optimize it a little bit. Like, I do not need the lantern, so I'm going to skip the lantern and the fence part, but the rest of it is pretty useful. I probably don't need this. Oh, you know what? You know what? Oh. Oh, I just had thought process in my brains. We could set this entire thing up as an ME2 system. I'm going to leave this alone because we need this. Pretty much all of this can go away. That can go away. Pretty much all of this can go away. What I do need, though, I don't remember. Oh no, that you need to stay because you're importing. But I don't need that anymore because I could just set those to. Oh, we need to do it fuzzy logic though, which I don't have set up yet. Okay, we're going to leave this alone. I'm having thoughts. We're going to leave this alone for now, but we could very easily set this entire system up as an... I could have set all of this up as an ME2 system too, and in fact, we're going to do that here. But I could have done this, all of this as an ME2, but then why would we not... I mean, look at this beautiful create contraption. Right? Oh, hmm. Let me see, before we leave, if we can find some gold, like 1 gold ingot, to test, or actually, yeah, gold. Gold is the one that's most commonly used, so let's grab 1 gold ingot. I just want to test, and hopefully there's enough destabilized redstone in that spout to do this. It looks like there is. Okay, and then we pour that. That turns into a whatchamacallit. Plugs it in. Yeah, it must have just been some weird thing that had it go beyond, because that all works just fine. So I'm good with that. All right, so we need to make a whole muscle of stuff. Oh god, crafting units are going to be expensive. Well, actually, they're not that bad. I thought that was going to be super expensive. They're not that bad, though. We need some ME drives, so it's going to require controllers and engineering processors. Luckily, we're getting to the point where this is not hard to make. We have a ton of calculation mechanisms. We just need the Blackstone and the lead, was it? And then we'll make a drive to shove up there, and then we can start making disk drives of various stuff to put into our ME2 system. And we're going to have to clean this up because right now I have 1, 2, 3 on this guy, 4 different channels running out of this controller side, which is already half of what it's allowed. So I'm going to have to clean that up. Probably move all of this around, and this is just set up just for the sake of having it set up. How much have you used? Not a whole lot. It's definitely not a very power hungry system yet. Once we get into the nuts and bolts of it, or circuitry of it, as it were, it will be very power hungry. Guys, that's going to do it. We've set up our silicone processing system, so now that we can get processors. The next step is, of course, to finalize it with the destabilized redstone, which is what we're going to set up next time with this machine here. Beyond that, it's not really that much more work. What we're going to have to start doing is running ME systems all over the place. Cabling is going to be the big thing. We're going to, I don't have any, but we have the quartz fiber, which gets turned into the Fluix ME glass cable. We do need to have a way of making Fluix, because we're going to need a lot of it. Recipe for that. We're going to need a lot of Fluix crystals. Now we can either grow them or we can charge them. in a puddle with nether quartz and redstone dust. Obviously, we want to grow them. We're going to create a growing system, not unlike what we have for the pure nether quartz. But we're going to try and optimize it so that it doesn't overload us on seeds like the nether quartz does. But that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. Likes and comments are always encouraged down below. I'm just going to move the Schematicannon into the other room so that we have it ready to go. And I need to go and find a book so that I can get a recipe list for our next endeavor. But that's going to do it. This is Walker saying stay safe and check you later.